How's it going, you sexy beasts? The day has come. Warlords of Draenor has finally hit the live servers. Yeah. It's been full of crazy amounts of server lag and incalculable amounts of server crashing, as well as plenty of disconnects, and Blizzard actually reducing the overall population of servers temporarily, just so servers can stay alive, even though there's going to be less people in them. Anyway, here are my initial impressions about the expansion. I've so far put about 10 hours into it. I'm about halfway through level 94, I believe, just a little bit. I'm still currently waiting in queue to get the stream back up, but hey, I thought I might as well give my thoughts and opinions on the expansion so far. So, I want to go ahead and state, this is probably the most fun I've ever had questing in WoW ever. Blizzard has taken a lot of hints from Elder Scrolls Online and Guild Wars 2 in particular, with their storytelling and the fact that they've shifted away from the quest hubs to where you have bonus objectives where you can go out and just slaughter the shit out of stuff or pick up a whole bunch of loot, do a unique thing that would be different from a standard quest, and you get a boatload of XP and gold for it, or also particular bonus loot. On top of your standard questing, there is a massive overarching story in each zone that ties together into the overall continent itself, with Garrosh, Grommash, the Iron Horde, and all 7 of the Warlords being absolutely crucial elements within the game itself. Within the Tanan jungle, there's these cool Borderlands-esque character introductions to show you the big bad guys before you even encounter them in the real world, such as a boss fight in a dungeon or a raid or something, which is really neat. It's something that has not been done before in WoW, to my knowledge, to where they'll actually introduce you to this crazy boss just in a really, really personal way. I know this kind of sounds weird. I haven't really seen it since Wrath of the Lich King, where Arthas was the main villain. It was pretty neat. On top of the questing, there's the new garrison system, which personally, I read so much over it and was just on my knees crying with how much information there was. And once I've actually gotten my hands dirty with the garrison system, I'm in love. I'm absolutely loving the garrisons. There's plenty of resources. There's these plots of land where you can put buildings to use these resources to convert it to other resources that you might use for your profession, for other professions you may not even have, to even having your own enchanting table to disenchant stuff, even if you're not an enchanter. On top of the garrison buildings, giving you massive benefits in the world of Draenor, the follower system was something that I really thought I wasn't going to pay any heed to, and it's probably the coolest meta-esque game that is in right now. I personally feel like it is battle pets on roids. Even though you're not very much interacting with said battle pets, it's really interesting and cool to get a team devised to counter certain enemies or certain elements, to get a higher chance of success, to get awesome bonus loot, XP, gold, more garrison resources, or anything like that. So if you guys might be picking up the expansion, or are thinking on the fence of it, I would definitely recommend trying it out. If you're already playing WoW, then I'm sure you've been knee-deep in Draenor so far. But so far, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. I'm kind of trying to rush through to get to the very, very end game, level 100, but I found myself stopping, checking out the garrison stuff, going off to the side and doing these bonus objectives to get additional XP on top of the current questing system, which is pretty awesome. It seems a lot less linear. As I stated with Guild Wars 2 and ESO, you can kind of just point in a direction and go. You don't need the quest. You don't need a quest over there. You can possibly find a quest over there with whichever direction you go, on top of a bonus objective you may discover to get additional XP. So I honestly think that you might be able to level up to 100 without doing a single quest. That might be pretty difficult, unless you just like killing the same stuff over and over and over again, but the bonus objectives personally pushed me through the entire zone of Gorgrond. I did about 4 quests, just did bonus objectives, which was a breath of fresh air because when I was previously in Shadowmoon Valley, I did all of the quests. So it was pretty neat to just go into a zone, not really do any quests, and just choose my own way that I want to play through the game, which is something that Blizzard hasn't really done before, because all the quests have been holding your hand and go through this linear path, where now it's really interesting with the game decisions that they've made in regards to advancing and making your own decisions for how you want to play. So I've been rambling. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'll probably do a more in-depth look at the Warlords of Draenor expansion with all of the new stuff that you can do in regards to garrisons, followers, quests, dungeons, challenge modes, all the new jazz that they've added with this expansion, and just see how far I can sink my teeth into it. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, please give it a big ass thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like these, go ahead and subscribe, because it's absolutely free. And I'll see you guys either tomorrow or on the live stream. See you guys in Draenor.